my friends, to Dana Adobe, a historical landmark open to the public and filled with historical memories to touch everyone's heart and enhance their minds. Captain Dana's Adobe home is the oldest residence in San Luis Obispo County. The Dana home was the center of agriculture, politics, and commerce for those who lived and traveled along the 100-mile stretch of territory nearby. It was the exchange point for the first regular mail route between San Diego and San Francisco, and a polling location during the election that helped decide the issue of California's statehood. In 1857, it was a regular stagecoach stop. And by 1881, the Pacific Coast Railway ran across the rancho. The Dana family, the captain, his wife, and the 13 of their 21 children who survived were known for their generous hospitality. They shared food, lodging, and horses with weary travelers. Merchants conducted business, and friends and neighbors gathered there for political and social functions.
Much of the history of San Luis Obispo County is tied to this home. I've played Francis Ziba Branch, who's the Don of Arroyo Grande. Herb Candel has played Price, and the family here called Price Tio Juan, John Price, having been a Brit and immigrated to the area. And then we also have Miguel Avila, San Miguelito, which is Avila Beach. And so the connectivity of all those places, this is really a hub for our community.
It's amazing because it's not a mission, and I've always said that. I don't have anything against missions, but missions were kind of subsidized by the church. This was a working business, and so many different cultures coexisted peacefully because they were all making money. I mean, that's something to be said for free enterprise.
Rancho Nipomo hosts over 1,200 school children a year for our cultural and nature education programs. These programs offer students the opportunity to explore their local natural environment, as well as experience with all the senses the past and discover the political, social, and economic structure of the ranch era through hands-on activities. Our dedicated docents lead students in making tortillas, adobe bricks, cattle branding, bird identification, animal and plant adaptations, and habitats. You can help preserve access to this treasured site and protect the beauty and rural character of the Nipomo community for years to come by becoming a financial supporter, a Dana Amigo, and/or a volunteer. For some, a visit to Rancho Nipomo is an opportunity to experience what life was like in the mid-1800s. For Dana Amigos help afford these experiences for our children and visitors of all ages. Volunteers help make this experience come alive. For nearly 175 years, the Dana Adobe has been at the heart of the Dana family's famed California hospitality, serving as the venue of choice for countless generations for weddings, rodeos, and fiestas that celebrated life, death, and everything in between. With a 175-year-old sycamore as your dramatic and naturally canopied stage, breathtaking oak-draped hillside vistas from the restored 1839 veranda, and the eco-conscious natural and abundant landscaping. The rustic romance of the Dana Adobe is the perfect setting for your next event. Tours are open to the public every Saturday and Sunday from 1 to 4 p.m. or by appointment. Please call Dana Adobe today, 805-929-5679. We look forward to welcoming you and your guests with Old World Rancho Hospitality. Dana Adobe, Nipomo, California.
Recently listed as the friendliest city in the United States and featured as such on the Oprah Winfrey Show, San Luis Obispo is the jewel of California's Central Coast. Located halfway between Los Angeles and San Francisco and only 10 miles from the Pacific Ocean, San Luis Obispo is surrounded by beautiful rolling hills and vineyards. And whether it's surfing, shopping, golf, hiking, or biking, San Luis Obispo offers world-class outdoor activities. You'll also find great shopping and fine dining. If you live in San Luis Obispo, you already know what it's about. If you just got here, you're about to find out. And if you've never been, plan your trip as soon as possible because a city this special has something for everyone. And be prepared to meet a lot of friendly people.
These kind of like it. So here we are at the Saturday San Luis Obispo Farmers Market. I'm looking for Peter, and here he is. Hello, Peter. Nice to see you. And I want to go ahead and start by saying first, Peter, tell the viewers a little bit more about how long you've been working with the farmers market. What exactly do you do for the farmers market?
My job pretty much is multi-dimensional. It's everything from following all the state regulations, all the health department regulations. It's and the main mission of our farmers market here is to bring elements of the community together. So we provide productive marketplaces for farmers, and we also provide wonderful products of quality to the local community.
I myself have lived here on the Central Coast for quite a few years, and I was unaware that there was a Saturday morning farmers market. So when I initially spoke with you in regards to that, it was exciting to know that there's actually other farmers markets here in San Luis Obispo.
It really is little known, I guess, in terms of the community as a whole, about the farmers market Saturday morning, which actually, in terms of sales of product, is our biggest market by far of any other farmers market in there.
With that said, why don't you tell the viewers a little bit more about some of the farmers that are here, how many vendors maybe that you have out here on the weekends?
I think a lot of times people just think about they're the person that sells the produce. It's sort of like, where do you get your milk? I get it from a dairy container in the no idea about the farming or the people that's involved. And I think what really comes together strongly at our local farmers markets is that you talk to the farmer. And they're real people. They work hard. They're proud of what they've got.
So one of the really nice things, as far as what Peter's telling us here, is coming out to this Saturday morning farmers market here in San Luis Obispo is really embracing the community. It's really helping the local farmers. I mean, these people are connected to families. They all have stories, and it sounds like they've kind of grown up with you, which I think is kind of a really neat thing in itself. So definitely, if you have an opportunity to come out and check the Saturday farmers market out, I really encourage you to do that. There's a lot here to see. There's a lot to enjoy. And I'm sure anybody out there would benefit greatly from buying any of the produce and everything else that's here and available, right? So here I am with Diana with Phantom River Wines, and Peter and I were just talking about how they've recently added an element of, wine into the farmers market, which I think is a great idea. And here you are. So why don't you tell our viewers a little bit more about that and, what your experience has been so far?
Okay, like you said, we're Phantom Rivers Winery, and we have a tasting room in the village of Aurora Grande. And this is actually the first time we've come to the farmers market here in San Luis Obispo. It's wonderful to see so many people out here this morning, and adding the element of wine to the local farmers is a natural step, I think. So we're happy to be here, and I think we've got Kinsey next to us too, and so I think every other week, I believe, there'll be different wineries out here, so it's great for the whole community.
Okay, so I hope that you've all enjoyed this just as much as I have, and thank you so much, Peter. This has been a great experience coming out to the Saturday morning farmers market. And let's go ahead and tell the viewers real quick what the website address is so that they can find out all the information they need to know in regards to any 5 of the farmers markets.
So it's slowcountyfarmers.org, and we do have a Facebook as well, so please join us.
Okay, so hopefully we will see you here. We are all hoping that you come out to support your local farmers markets. Thank you so much.
Hi, my name is Ernie Barncastle, and I'm owner of Taylor Rentals with my wife, Mary. I'd like to introduce you today to our wedding specialist. This is Luke Leppelman, our general manager, Kendra, who's head of customer service, and Kristen, also in customer service. At Taylor Rental Party Plus, we're experts at turning your dream event into cherished memories that'll last a lifetime.
Here at Taylor Rental, we offer a full selection of flatware, glassware, and elegant china. For that formal event, we have a variety of selections. We can also do an outdoor party with lighting.
Or a winery location featuring our brand new Rustica collection. We also offer specialty linens with any look that you want. With over 20 years of experience and thousands of happy clients, let our team of seasoned event specialists turn your dream into a reality. Please come into our San Luis Obispo or Paso Robles locations for outstanding service.
Hi, I'm Shelley with Central Coast Now, and today we're going to take you on a journey to discover Grover Beach. Grover Beach is a beachside community. Free day use and public parking is available at the West Grand Avenue beach entrance. You can certainly spend an entire day here by simply walking up and down Grand Avenue. So much to see and great restaurants to enjoy.
Hello again. Good to see you. Hello, Jenna. So I'm back here at Little Bits Cafe in Grover Beach with Jenna, of course, and Jason. And they're going to tell you a little bit more about Little Bits Cafe. And one of the favorite things that I enjoy about it is definitely the fact that it's family owned. You want to talk a little bit about that?
Oh, yeah, for sure. It's on any given day you can catch Kira, Jenna, myself, or Alex. We have a whole bunch of us running around here, mostly family, and we've got some guys from the community in here helping us out as well.
And that's, again, that's always a great thing when you see the family here. You're always supporting the small and local businesses, which is one of the big things we encourage on Central Coast Now. And we're going to talk a little bit more about some of the great dishes that you have coming up shortly. You want to tell us what you're going to be preparing for us?
Yeah, today we're going to start with the French toast special we do here. It's ham and French toast and eggs. That's really good. We have the Grover Beach train wreck. That's a local favorite here, and that's a pile of home fries with some chili on top, cheese, onions, bacon, eggs, all that good stuff. And of course, you'll be trying our biscuits and gravy today.
And that's exactly why I'm here today, and that's exactly why you should get over here to try out the biscuits and gravy, which I hear great things about, and I have tried before, so I do enjoy it.
What we're making now is the Grover Beach train wreck. This is something that we stacked together ourselves. We start with a pile of our home fries. We put 2 eggs on top of that. We cover it in our homemade chili. Get some 2 kinds of cheeses on there. We crisscross some bacon on top. Top it off with some freshly diced onions. This thing is really catching fire around here. We don't really measure things here. We're kind of have a give them plenty type of attitude, okay? There's your eggs. Now I'm going to put some chili on over here. And a little cheddar cheese, a little jack cheese. I did say something about 2 pieces of bacon. But it's TV, so we'll give them 1 more. Top that off with some onions. Grover Beach train wreck. Gotta love it.
Now you have lunch in addition to, of course, amazing breakfast. You want to tell our viewers a little bit more about your lunch menu?
Well, sure, we do have lunch, and we have sandwiches, a couple of salads, but I'm really proud of our burgers. It got to the point to where I just wanted a burger that I liked, so that's how I make them. It's never frozen, fresh ground beef, hand-pressed, right on the grill to order, and I'll tell you, they're pretty good. You got to give them a try.
And I've noticed you preparing with fresh ingredients the majority of the time that you're here, right? Which is always a good thing. I know everybody always enjoys that.
Well, that's a fact. I'll tell you, it's hard to screw up fresh ingredients.
And they're so healthy for you. So be sure, whether you're coming out for breakfast or for lunch, that you can definitely be happy with whatever you order here at Little Bits Cafe. Okay, for my favorite part. Yay, that looks great. Thank you, Jason. I appreciate it. Again, it's so good. Amazing. Well, that was great, you guys. I am so stuffed, so now I just want to go home and just relax for the rest of the day. Your biscuits and gravy, I can't say enough how amazing they are, so you have to get out here and try it for yourself. Thank you so much. I appreciate your time, definitely the both of you. And I wanted to just mention a little something. I know, Jenna, that you guys just opened another shop here in the little strip mall. What's the name of that?
It's called the Grover Beach Trading Company, and we do buy, sell, trade, consignments, antiques, a little bit of everything.
Perfect. So that's for you ladies out there when you're over here having breakfast or lunch, and you guys can sneak out and you can go check out Jenna's shop next door. And Jason, you want to tell our viewers where they can come visit you, where they can find you on Facebook? What's your phone number?
Oh, you bet. Well, we're located at 151 North 7th Street in Grover Beach. We have a Facebook page. You can find that however Facebooking goes down. And our phone number, 805-489-8615.
And definitely check out their Facebook because they have, of course, breakfast specials and lunch specials every day. But anytime you come into Little Bits Cafe, I think it's a pretty special day. They've got amazing cooks here, and their service is great. So thank you again, you guys. Appreciate it.
Interested in becoming part of an upcoming wine show? Then contact Noble Productions and discover a non-traditional way of marketing. Instead of a standard 30-second commercial, businesses can feature their product or service while educating viewers in a 3, 10, even 30-minute video. A professional video that can be utilized on your website as well as broadcast television. Find out what many businesses already featured by Noble Productions have discovered. Video is the best way to get your message across, and you'll appreciate the price, convenience, and professionalism that Noble Productions offers. So don't miss out on the next show that's already in pre-production. Call today. For more information, call Valerie at 805-260-4766. or visit us online at www.nobleproductionsllc.com. And if you'd like to see some of our other shows that are currently on air, go to www.centralcoastnow.tv.
Hi, and welcome to Central Coast Now's Staycation's Travel Show. That's right, the first show that's going to show you, the viewer, exactly what you can do and enjoy here on the beautiful Central Coast. Why pay those high gas prices when you can stay here local and take your kids out, take your significant others out, enjoy what the beaches and the lakes and the shopping. I mean, everything is here right in your own backyard. And we're going to start here today right in Pismo Beach.
Hi, Sherry.
Hi.
Hi, Tom.
Hi, Shelley. How are you?
It's good to finally see you in person. I saw your show on our Staycation show.
Oh, marvelous.
And so I had to come and see your gallery for myself.
Oh, welcome. It's really great to have you here, so let us show you around.
I'd love to. So, Tom, I recognize this artist. This is Leon Oakes.
Yes, this is Leon Oakes. He's kind of our high-end artist and very, very significant artist. First of all, as you can see on the wall, he has a unique style that's really unlike anything else, so that sets him apart in the art world. Secondly, he's in 4 museums around the world,
Wow.
3 in the United States and 1 in Italy, and they've added him to his permanent collections. And then, even more significantly, a number of people have published anthologies and books on Leon. This one is called Portraits of Artists, and it's published by a French publisher.
Okay.
And the book starts out with artists, masters like Leonardo da Vinci, and goes through a whole number of other masters. And here, towards the end of the 21st or 20th century, we find Leon Oakes included here.
Okay, Shelley, I'd like to show you one of my favorite paintings in the gallery. It's done by Robert Richard,
Okay.
and it's called Moonlight Mood. And the reason it has that title is that it changes character when it's hanging on your wall. If you could imagine it on your wall in your house, as the sun gets really low in the sky, you'll notice the painting has taken on a whole new character from when it was bright daylight outside.
Oh my goodness, Tom, this looks like it's Bishop's Peak.
Well, almost. This piece of art is done by David Dalton.
Okay.
He's a realistic painter and very interesting gentleman. He lives in Corsico, California, and he paints the California coast and the California landscapes and much of the Southwest. This is an imaginary scene, but it very easily could be here in San Luis Obispo County.
Okay.
He also gets out into the wilderness and paints beautiful paintings like this one, if we can see it, which is, Eagle Creek, just running through the forest.
So, Tom, these are very interesting pieces. I'm looking at them and I'm kind of seeing a little bit of a woman kneeling down.
So the interesting thing about art like this, Shelley, is this is pure abstract art. And so it's not trying to represent anything that you would particularly recognize.
Okay.
But it is trying to draw out of you an emotional reaction or a memory or a warm feeling.
Right.
And the abstract artist, in this case it's Clara Blaylock from Atlanta, Georgia, the way an abstract artist works is they work with color values and trying to balance, reds and blues and greens and purples so that, colors don't, they speak to each other, if you will, and they try to balance the shapes without the shapes necessarily, being recognizable. So you've seen so far today both some expressionistic art, some photorealistic art. Now this is pure abstract.
I've never seen anything like this before. Tom, tell me a little bit more about this.
Yes, Shelley, this artist is very unique. His name is Sergei Bagramian. He's an Armenian. He's about 40 years old.
Okay.
He grew up in Moscow, and he's a product of the Russian schools of art, and they're very good at teaching their artists the basics of the masters and how they light.
Wow.
I don't know. I think Sergei is a great artist. And, I know sooner or later I will end up owning one of these myself, just because
Definitely interesting.
It's absolutely unique.
So here we have a painting by Torzeski, and he likes to paint only things he's actually seen himself. And when he's finished, he likes to put 25 layers of glaze on, which is very unusual. And that gives it that glow that you see.
Wow, that is so beautiful. I just want to say thank you for graciously showing me your gallery.
Well, we were very happy to have you here, and we hope that you tell all your friends that they could come to Seaside Gallery and see this beautiful art. The holidays are coming up not too far away, Thanksgiving and Christmas and others. We have a layaway plan for those that would like it. We have other ways of financing the art, so please come into Seaside Gallery, where we have fine art in the heart of Pismo Beach.
Thanks again, Tom. Had an incredible time. Thank you.
Thank you. Great.
Good to see you.
You too, Sherry.
Thank you.
It was amazing.
I enjoyed meeting you.
I will be back.
Great.
I want to introduce the world to a new RV park. Tell us about it a little bit and yourself.
My husband and I built this property. We built it about 3 years ago. We had the conception of building the Vines RV Resort. We were in Paso Robles, and it was a dream that we were going to do a resort that was different from the rest. We are doing a resort that has a lounge, as we're sitting in it right now, called the Magnolia Lounge. A lot of our ideas on the resort and everything surrounding the property came from the Waldorf Astoria in New York, and we just took those ideas. We brought in ideas, we brought in a local artist. We'll be seeing the different artists, her paintings that she has done on the Central Coast.
You have a library, an RV park with a library.
Well, yes, and the library is amazing because we ended up finding a bunch of library books from Paso Robles. For the last year, I've been collecting all the library books from Paso Robles, and we have a full stock library that you can grab a book, or you can take it with you, or you can leave us a book and have a fantastic time.
I've been an RVer for 50 years, and I travel all over the world in my RV, in British Columbia and all over the United States, and I haven't seen a park that equals this one.
Thank you. I appreciate that very much.
I am saying this in a way that I want you folks to come to us. to come to the Central Coast of California and meet this wonderful lady and all the staff.
And the neat thing about the Central Coast is there is nothing like, I don't even know where there's something like this. I've heard people from coming across the nation that said, where did you get this idea? Because we can be dressed down or we can be dressed up, and we can just have a fabulous time here. We have 2 fabulous ballrooms, 2 pools. Two pools and 2 ballrooms.
Right.
And
once somebody comes and they come into this place, they don't have to even drive, because there's all kinds of places that come and pick you up and take you to the wineries, right?
Absolutely. We have a limousine company that's working directly with us called Crown Limousine, and we're scheduling different wine tours. They can pick you up individually or as groups, like Monday, Wednesday, Friday. We're also thinking of doing some beer tours. So we have the local breweries that are here in town.
And opening more and more all the time.
More and more. That's amazing. And even in our lounge here, we have 2 of our local breweries. We have Tappet. We also have Firestone, that are fabulous breweries in town. So, and then our lounge is, we have all the local wines here. And you can taste, like this event, we're having a tasting. It's our open house. We're welcoming anybody that has come here. And then also on different weekends, we're going to have a Friday or Saturday tasting, maybe a wine and cheese pairing, and just have fun. I mean, that's what it's about.
Have you not gotten in the rig and started out here yet? Come on, folks. Come on to the Central Coast, California. We're just a little north of Paso Robles.
Yes.
We're just off Highway 46. If you're coming from the Central Valley, 46, and then turn north, and here you are.
Absolutely. And I want to also let you know my staff is amazing. The people that I have brought into the resort are absolutely amazing, and we care about everybody that comes to the resort, and we want to take care of everyone like family. We have barbecues you can use, we have the pools. Again, come, relax, enjoy the Central Coast, because the Central Coast has so much to offer. We can go from the beaches to Hearst Castle to 200 wineries in our area. So amazing.
In the 50
golfing,
years,
golfing.
I'm sorry, and golfing, lots of golfing. In the 50 years I've been RVing, I've never showered anywhere but my own rig. Your showers I'd shower in.
Thank you. We worked really hard on those. We did granite showers in there, so we have individual shower stalls. I even did a counter that you can actually have your makeup on, and so you don't have to lay anything down on the ground. You can do the makeup also.
Come on, folks.
We would love to have you. Again, we just opened, and my husband and I, again, 3 years in making, 1 year from ground up. We'd love to have anybody here, and it's a great destination.
What's
not
the name
just
of the place?
Vines RV Resort. Thank
and
you.
What's the telephone number?
805-467-2100. So please come.
Okay, and your name?
My name's Karen Marsden, and my husband's Jeff. And we welcome everybody that comes over to the resort.
How about an email number? Email address.
You can do info@vinesrvresort.com. Fantastic. Send us an email. We also have a fantastic website that shows a lot of photos. We're doing virtual tours on it. You can do online reservations on it also, so that you can actually make your reservations online. So you really don't, you can do it at 10 o'clock at night or 6 o'clock in the morning. You don't have to actually talk to the desk, but we'd love to talk to you also.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Be sure to tune in to Central Coast Now for local television programming on Charter Channel 10 and Comcast Channel 27, where you can experience different cities up and down the Central Coast, in addition to local wine shows, home improvement shows, staycation shows, RV shows, educational shows, and so much more. So support your local businesses by tuning into Central Coast Now or visit centralcoastnow.tv. All programming produced by Noble Productions, your small town and affordable video production company. Contact Valerie at 805-260-4766 for more information.
Thank you for tuning in to Central Coast Now's Staycation Travel Show. If you missed anything, be sure to tune in again Monday, Wednesday, or Friday at 3 p.m., 5:30, or 9 p.m., or Saturday and Sunday at 8 a.m., 3 p.m., 5:30, or 9 p.m.